Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to my channel, Fish Den 365. I'm Den Haring, and today it's Topwater Tuesday. We got a good one today. So about a month ago, we reviewed the Evergreen Shower Blows topwater lure, and the only size I was able to get back then was the 77.7 millimeter size, which is a smaller one, a 3-inch one. And I said then that, you know, the others were on back order, I couldn't get them. And I think I mentioned that if I get the 105, which is more of a standard size, a little over 4 inches, that I would make a video on the 105. I actually think they have a 125 and a 150 now as well. So I finally got the 105s in. I got 3 of them. I got blueback herring. This one's called Full Metal, which is a chrome one. And I got American shad. Some really nice colors. Now, these baits are not the cheapest bait. If you are a frugal fisherman, you might not want to pay for these. You know, they run somewhere between, depending on the size, somewhere probably between $15 and $25 a piece. But I'm going to say that this is probably one of the highest quality baits I've ever bought. It's just everything about it, every detail on it is really good, starting with these hooks. The hooks that come with it are the stickiest, craziest, sharpest hooks I think I've ever touched. You can't touch these things without getting stuck on them. It's crazy. So they have really good hooks on them. They have a really nice tail feather on them. The colors are really good. Everything on the bait is top notch. It's just a really good lure. And you know, I was really impressed with the 77 millimeter one, how it worked on the water. I'm even more impressed with the 105. We're going to show you this on the water in just a few seconds. So if you have any interest in this bait, if you have never fished this bait, you might want to consider fishing it, because I can't wait for topwater season to get this thing on the water, because I know I'm going to be catching fish on this one and the smaller one. But this 105, it's a bigger bait. It's going to be good for the striped bass and the smallmouths and largemouths, you know, a lot of the area lakes and rivers that I like to fish. 77 will have its place too, because it's a smaller profile, and when you have the smaller bait fish, that could really be nice. But as I'm going to show you footage as I talk here, and what I'm going to show you is just how this bait works. So the first thing you're going to see is me working this bait back very fast. And you can see that it makes quite a bit of commotion when you work it fast. You get water splashing in front of it. It's walking a dog. By the way, it's probably the easiest bait that I've ever walked a dog with, or at least one of them. So there's that. And then the next retrieve that I'm going to show you here is more of a moderate pace, a medium retrieve. You can see how that looks in the water. Just really enticing look to it, the way it works in the water. And then we'll show you a slower retrieve, where we're just doing a slow, steady cadence back and forth, back and forth. But watch what happens next. We stop it, and then I just start working with real slight jerks with the rod tip. And you can make the bait, and you'll see it here, stay in place. Like, it'll move side to side, but it's not going anywhere forward. And that is just amazing that you can do that with this bait. And you can actually almost turn the bait around to face the fish if there's one behind it. And then just work it that way and keep it basically in place. It hardly moves forward at all. So you saw that, and so the one of the things that makes that a really good thing is if you're fishing near cover, let's say you've got stumps out of the water or some kind of cover in the water, maybe you're fishing next to a lily pad bed or something, you could keep the bait right into that, what we call the strike zone, much longer, because it does this, but it's not going forward. It's just, you know, just barely goes forward a little bit. So that keeps it in that strike zone. And sometimes that drives bass crazy. You have to tease them into biting sometimes, especially topwater. And so you can keep it right in their area. They're sitting on there seeing that thing struggle up there. And I'm sure that there's times where that's going to really work to catch the fish. Yeah, and so you can do so many things with it. You can move it forward the way you saw me go fast, medium, slow. But then you have that extra ability to just keep it in place. And that's what makes this Shower Blows. It's an amazing bait. It's like a pencil popper mixed with a spook type bait. And then when you consider the, just the quality of it and the tail feather and everything, I really like it. For me, it's worth the money to spend because I know it's going to catch me fish where other baits may not be able to do and convert some of those strikes. So that's the Shower Blows 105. Let me know what you think. I know some of you out there have this bait already. You've already told me how good it is and how sharp the hooks are, but let me know what you think. And if you haven't used this bait yet, what do you think? Would you spend the money on this bait? Is it worth it? Love to hear your opinion in the comments. Well, that's it for this Topwater Tuesday. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was beneficial for you. If it was, if you like the videos, if you like what I'm doing here, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. When you do, hit that bell. That'll give you a notification for the next video. We'll have something coming out real soon, so keep it tuned here. Hope to see you on the water. And as always, may God bless your fishing endeavors.